Michael Jackson.
Another day, another bug in CS2. But by God, this one might just take the cake.
Teach me how to pick like Michael Jackson. What?
Fittingly dubbed the MJ Peek, this new piece of movement tech, which started as a unique issue for specific types of keyboards, has now taken the community by storm. And until Valve fixes it, it might offer a competitive advantage. Here's how and why it works. Last week, I did a video talking about what I thought to be unwarranted criticisms about the current state of CS2. But over the last few days, that's become slightly harder to defend.
What? What? Yo!
Is that like
Valve?
The hitbox debacle was quite the spectacle last week. As it turns out, when crouched and looking at the floor, the hitboxes of players would not align accordingly, causing dead-on shots to completely miss. Now, as silly and frustrating as it was quickly patched by Valve, which you love to see. However, it almost seems to be completely irrelevant now because it was immediately taken over by an entirely new, even more amusing bug, the Michael Jackson peek. This clip of a CT doing what appeared to be the King of Pop's iconic lean did the rounds on social media, and when I first saw it, I thought it was fake. We have seen some cursed shit of contorting player models in games before, and it was practically a staple in Gmod videos of yesteryear. But seeing it happen in a competitive Counter-Strike 2 match is not something I would have ever expected. Like I said, when I first saw it, I thought it was fake. And then I saw it again. And again.
What?
And again. Turns out it's completely real, and I, like many others, were immediately wondering how the f this is even possible and what Valve did to cause it. Well, while some have encountered this bug by simply strafing with the op and quickly scoping in, Reddit user Dark Stunter discovered how to consistently do it with analog keyboards, which may also prove to be the root of the exploit. Analog keyboards such as the Wtf or the Huntsman use infrared lasers to actuate a keystroke rather than traditional mechanical switches. Apparently, if you ever so slightly press a key instead of fully inputting it, it causes the upper half of the body to move and not the feet, resulting in what looks like a lean. Some have said this can also be done using controllers thanks to its analog stick. In a 2018 video, 3Clicks Philip highlighted a similar method that could be used to make your player move at different, unintended speeds. It seems like these things happen because both analog sticks and analog keyboards have hundreds of states of input rather than just on or off like your more traditional keyboards. Valve didn't account for this, leading to the issues. Now, while it has long been patched out of CSGO, my guess is that Valve let the analog variables slip through the cracks once again with CS2. However, if you lack an analog keyboard, there is no need to feel left out because Reddit user TickBase made an entire config for the MJ Peek so that it could be achieved by anyone with any keyboard. Since all these posts, the MJ Peek became something of a Counter-Strike phenomenon, sparking hundreds of smooth criminal memes culminating in this beautiful new rendition of the CS2 logo, which has not only become the Reddit icon, but now the banner of the official Counter-Strike 2 Twitter account. Why? Because it's f***ing funny. It's literal slapstick humor in a video game, and even Valve can't help but laugh at themselves. There was multiple times while writing the script that I had to pause from laughter. Now, I have seen some concerns online that if something this ridiculous made its way past Valve, what else is lying wait for us? And honestly, yeah, there's probably a lot more to come. But silver lining, Valve is patching these things fairly quickly. Counter-Strike 2 is by no means a finished product, but whether you think the game was released too quickly or not, I doubt Valve is going to hit the undo button. So all we can really do is just play through it. And yes, cheaters, performance issues, they're a massive bummer. But for God's sakes, sometimes all you can have is a sense of humor. This has been like the first bug where like the majority of the community has just been like, all right, whatever. This is just funny. All like the concern trolling about like, was this game released too early? Like Valve does not give a shit. Like they are willing to make fun of themselves because they legit just don't care. They know that they have a game that people are going to play for decades and they're like, whatever, this shit is funny, buy more skins.